Well, damn. Can y'all believe this crap? Really? A 30-17 lead under 2 minutes left? Can you believe this crap? Here we go again. Here we go again. Here we go again. I'm speechless. I'm totally, definitely speechless. You would have thought. You would have thought they would have learned from last week in the near miss against Carolina. You would have thought. A 30-17 lead with under 2 minutes to go. Gone, evaporated. The hero from last week turned into the GOAT this week. Missed the big extra point. Oh my goodness. Anyway, this is Keith Allen, and this is Locked On Sports 216, Browns Postgame. I'm sitting here in disbelief. I can't believe that I seen happen what I seen happen. And I done seen some crazy losses during my time watching the Browns from 1978 on up. But this has got to be the most bizarre. Because all the things that I said that they needed to, well, all the things, especially on defense, communication-wise, breakdown-wise, playing 60 minutes, defense fell asleep again. This is crazy. The defense need to quit reading all the press clippings about, oh, they're ranked number 5. Oh, we got the secondary is tight. I seen the Jets shred up our secondary with Joe Flacco. And he's about 37, 38. Joe Flacco. We ain't talking about Baltimore Joe Flacco. We're talking about New York Jets Joe Flacco, where Joe Flacco was 0-6 as a starter with the Jets. I'm speechless. It's definitely hard to believe. Who would have thunk it? That's why I said earlier in my pregame that the Browns have to do two things mainly: play a full 60-minute football game and prove that they can beat a team that they're supposed to beat. But there you have it. Typical Browns fashion. Just like last week against Carolina. And that's 2 weeks in a row the Browns done blew double-digit leads. 2 weeks in a row. Maybe the defense ain't good as advertised. I'm just saying. You blow 2 games to Baker Mayfield and Joe Flacco. Maybe the defense is not good as advertised. Somebody enlighten and tell me, because right now, this is just totally ridiculous. 2 weeks in a row? And you have Pittsburgh coming up Thursday. And I remember folks were saying, hey, 3-0, 4-0, 3-1. With the Browns, I'm starting to see you can't look ahead with this team. You cannot look ahead with this team. And the defense maybe is not as good as advertised. Bit overrated right now, because think about it. We faced Baker Mayfield and Joe Flacco the first 2 weeks. We have yet to face Justin Herbert. He's coming in week 5. Lamar Jackson, week 7. Joe Burrow, week 8. So I'm in total disbelief. Total disbelief. But I will give Jacoby Brissett his props. He played well today. Played well enough to win. The offense played well enough to win. They put up 30 points. And we put up 30 points with Jacoby Brissett. But the defense, not so fast. Defense, special teams, have leave little to be decided. Matter of fact, even Felton had a good punt return. Ford had a good kick return. But Yorkes, the punter, had a 63-yard punt in the game. All I'm going to say is the defense failed the Browns today. And I hate to say it, Joe Woods going to be on watch. He is definitely going to be on watch. This is a game the Browns should be 2-0. Instead, they're 1-1 and about to face the Steelers on Thursday. And who knows what's going to happen this Thursday. Mitch Trubisky might have a coming home moment on our defense and think he's back at Menor High and go on that road against the Browns like he went against St. Ed's and St. Ignatius in consecutive weeks in the playoffs a few years back. I mean, wow. Hard to believe. Just looking, I'm going here looking. The Steelers lost. They're 1-1. They lost to the Patriots 17-14. Wait a minute. And the Ravens lost to Miami 42-38. Wow. And Cincinnati right now is losing to Dallas 7-rip. But it's early. But guess K. York learning in the league, sometimes you're the hero. And the next week, you're the GOAT. I mean, yeah, you're the GOAT. All I can say is this is going to be a crazy. Wow. All I'm going to say is tomorrow, it's going to be a crazy day over the media. And you lost to the Jets? Lost to Joe Flacco and the Jets? Really? You can't be serious. You cannot be serious. 1-1, this is going to be a game that they're going to look back on later on in the season and say, wow, that was a game that we should have gotten. It's just crazy. I got to look at some things as far as the stats with Brissett. Brissett played pretty well. He played pretty well. He balled out. He is 22 of 27 for 229 yards, but he had a bad interception at the end of the game, but really he shouldn't have been put in that space in the first place. If our defense would have did what they were supposed to do, and he also rushed for 43 yards. Amari Cooper had a great game, 9 receptions, 101 yards. Harrison Bryant and Njoku both combined for 6 catches and 77 yards combined. Even though Njoku dropped a big pass on a drive early, I think in the first half, or maybe it had to be the first half. He dropped a big pass that would have resulted in a first down. But other than that, the offense played well. They balled out. The running game wasn't there like in past weeks, but honestly, for the future weeks coming up, the Browns are going to be facing 9-man fronts, 9 and 8-man boxes. And Jacoby, they're going to make Jacoby have to beat teams with his arms. So get used to that. But the defense, wow. All I can say right now, the defense is, to me, a little overrated. Just being real. A little overrated, and something is going on in that secondary. How you get beat for a touchdown late and you up by 13 and a long touchdown late? That's just terrible. All I'm going to say is, Joe Woods, you better get your guys in order, because they're going to be calling for your head this week. I'm going to hear that all through the media accounts, everything. They're going to be calling for Joe Woods' head, flat out. They're going to be calling for his head. But, man, hard to believe. Only typical Browns fashion, I say. It's like, what can you say? But the offense on the whole played well. But the defense, hopefully Clowney is okay, because he went out with an injury. Hopefully he's okay, because we got a short week and we got Pittsburgh coming up. So that's going to be a big game, because that's a division game for the Browns. And right now, they can't afford to look past nobody, because we done blew leads to 2 teams we should have really wiped the floors with. The Jets and Carolina. Is you really serious? That is crazy. You would never think. And like I said, Joe Woods, he's on watch. And their defense, ranked number 5, top 10 defense? I don't think so. Based on what I've seen these past 2 weeks, I don't think so. But what can you say? Seems like it's only the Browns, but hey, Baltimore blew a big lead today, so it must be in the water. Plus, all 3 teams in the North lost, so hey, we're all 1-1. Cincinnati, we'll see what happens with them, but Thursday, defense got to get their stuff together, for real. They got to get their ish together, because this is totally unacceptable. Totally unacceptable. They're going to have to get it together, and they're going to have to get it together quick, because Thursday is a-coming, and they play against the Steelers, and that's going to be a tough game. Man, bad sports day in Cleveland. I said it again. The Guardians lost 3-0 to Minnesota, but hey, the Guardians so far done took 3 out of 4. So I can't really get mad at them for 1 game out of 4. And they got a 5th against Minnesota tomorrow. Plus, it broke an 8-game winning streak against the Twins. So I guess it was about time the Twins beat the Guardians. I ought to have me a jar and put it up here on my desk here. And every time I say the Indians, I ought to put a quarter in there for each time. Let's see how much money y'all can save. But man, wow. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Wow. And I thought this was going to be a good Sunday. I thought the Browns was going to pull one out against the Jets. Actually had them winning 24-13. And out of the jaws of victory, the Browns pulled defeat out. But hey, they can forget about this quickly. Get ready for this Thursday against Pittsburgh. And hopefully they got to work whatever the hell is going on with the defense out. Because right now, this is the easy part of the schedule. Like I said, we haven't faced Herbert from the Chargers. We haven't faced Lamar Jackson yet. We haven't faced Joe Burrow yet. We haven't faced Tom Brady yet. Oof. We haven't faced none of the road dogs yet. But this could be a sign of bad things to come if this keeps going on like this. This could definitely be a sign of things to come. Because this is just ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. You have a 30-17 lead on the Jets in the fourth quarter with less than 2 minutes remaining, and you come up short. K. York went from hero last week to the GOAT this week now. Just shows you how quick things can change in the NFL over a week. Like they say, any given Sunday. Last week, he was carried off the field, basically. One of the biggest wins in Browns sports in Browns history, far as from 1999. Man, I'm lost for words. But hopefully they get it together. They're going to have to work something out because something ain't right with that defense. 2 weeks in a row in the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter. Need to see Joe Flacco's stat line. "26 of 44 for 307 yards. Garrett Wilson came back to Ohio. 8 receptions, 102 yards. And we got the best secondary in the game, supposedly, in the league. I don't think so. Not judging from these past 2 weeks. I don't think so. Too many blown coverages. Too much miscommunication. You just can't have this. And Clowney and Miles played well. But Clowney went out. He went out, I think, in the third quarter. Second or third quarter, he went out with injury. So defense, someone on the defense is going to step up and just pull it by the strings and just tell the defense, like, look, we're not giving up nothing in the end. We got to win this in the end. Somebody on defense got to step up, make a play. Get turnovers because Miles can't do it all by himself. He can't do it all by himself. He can't play defensive back. He can't play linebacker. He can't do it all by himself. So the defense got to help him out. But like I said, the Browns lose 31-30 against the Jets. Wow, never thought this would be happening. Anyway, subscribe to my Locked On Sports 216 channel on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter at K529_Allen. And if you feel charitable, donate to my Cash App at $KAllen529. That's $KAllen529. But anyway, I'm about to get off here. About to get ready for my son's birthday dinner. Happy birthday, little Keith. We're going to eat, drink, and be merry. And until Friday, which is going to be a new time, Locked On Sports 216 Sports Podcast will be coming on at 10 p.m. Friday evenings from now on. 10 p.m. Friday evenings. Like, subscribe to my YouTube. Follow me on Twitter. Everybody have a great rest of your day. And don't jump off the bridge. Even though if people did, I would definitely understand because that's that craziness that seems to only happen with the Browns. You can't call it. Only happens with the Browns. But anyway, till Friday, I'm out. Have a good day. Have a good week. Be safe. And see you soon. This is Keith Allen, Locked On Sports 216, signing out.